What do you want to do
Keyword.
after that? The dinosaur thing? Because now there's another story about that dinosaur thing. You put that up there? The dinosaur, they're making bags out of what?
We didn't do it yesterday.
No, we didn't, but there's more to the story today.
I did see your video about your dad dying.
You know what's
and the
weird
cardinal.
about that is that I saw a cardinal
Saw another
yesterday.
cardinal
and I went-
yesterday.
You know it's just a cardinal, right?
do know.
You know it's just
But
a
it was
cardinal.
a fat cardinal, so it
I
might have
keep
been my
seeing
dad.
cardinals.
Weather's nice.
Might have
Right.
been my dad.
I bet you could have seen Rob.
I did say the give me a sign thing though, and the cardinal appeared, but he could have been out there the whole time.
Michelle and Greg with Travis.
Okay,
You're right.
You probably saw him then said, "Oh, give me a sign." Oh, there he is.
Let me have it.
Okay, you can have it.
Speaking of dads,
Oh, whoa. Whoa, everybody dummy up. It's
my
Travis.
dad reached out to me yesterday.
No, he did
He
not.
sent me a happy Easter.
Have any money in the card?
No, I'm just kidding, guys.
On Classic Rock 97 LAV.
All right, Travis. Time for the keyword. By the way, we're live on our YouTube channel. How do you find
Hi.
it, Trav?
Search Classic Rock 97 LAV on YouTube. Hit subscribe. We're also live on our Michelle and Greg with Travis Facebook page right
Nice.
now.
I can kick and stretch and kick.
The keyword, it's break.
'Cause you're
B.
60.
What?
Because she's 60.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, she
60.
is. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember working with her when she'd say, "Because I'm 40."
Shut up, Greg. Shut up.
Keyword is break.
BREAK. Text it to 95819.
Like I'm gonna break your bowls.
A break at the face.
That's how you get in the running to see Brian Adams for the Pick Your Trip Flyaway.
You want
Anywhere.
I should break his face.
Anywhere.
Here's a question. Back to the bird thing with my dad who's passed away. Is it just that there's cardinals everywhere right now?
I have tons of them in my backyard.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought because
There's
every
this thing
time.
called migration.
No, I understand,
I
and
said,
they just
"Mr.
got.
Goral, give me a sign," and there was a cardinal in my backyard.
Yeah, I just keep seeing cardinals everywhere,
Why
and
did
they're
you do a
supposed to be
Seahawk
dead.
then?
I don't know what's a cardinal.
Seagull.
They're very loud. But there's a cardinal. I got a woodpecker outside my house too.
That's what she said.
I knew that was coming. I knew there was
Well,
going
then
to be.
don't say stupid stuff.
I know.
You want
Okay,
stupid you
but
want stupid prizes?
you want
Play
stupid. Yeah,
games.
you want. I've heard that one. You want a stupid prize and play a dumb game. But I keep seeing them everywhere now. I saw Mrs. Cardinal yesterday.
She's the gray one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
That's a
That's what it
cardinal.
sounded like outside my window this morning. 'cause
See,
I had
that
my
was
window cracked.
my dad saying, "Go in with Tubby."
That's your dad outside my window going,
Yep.
"I know she's a pain in the ass, but
I'm-
you got to work with her, keep her employed."
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Right. She needs her job because, until my wife can sell that house.
Right.
Damn.
Don't make her
Yeah.
move in
You
with
go-
Donna.
You go, damn.
That's unfortunate.
Don't make her
Damn.
move in with Donna.
My mom's excited for the apartment. She bought herself
Donna's
a little land.
single again for the first
She
time
goes-
in a long time.
Then she had all this lotion and she set it all up and she goes, "This is mine now." Whoa. Okay, Donna.
Whoa. I hope
She goes, "This is my very own." Like
See-
she was very excited to have her own.
Gross.
No, you don't. Not Donna. Donna's the sweetest, kindest thing.
She really is.
Yeah.
You called me on the phone with her in the car when you were going out at Gun Lake Casino,
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
like, "Say hi, Mom," and she goes, "Bye."
Bye, Steve. Right. We don't know. She does. Anyway, yeah, hair. How's your hair? Oh, I got it. She goes, "This is a really nice hair." It's my new car.
Oh. Did she fall? Or something hit her head, or is it just
No,
age?
she had a oh no, she might you know the story?
I think
She
I
went
do.
blind in one eye. It was a stroke in an
Oh.
eye. My dad said, "Oh, give her blood thinners," and it caused a brain bleed.
Her dad diagnosed and got her.
No, my dad. My dad signed off to give her, which is
Oh.
okay, which is what they do normally. It's not
Mhm.
anybody's
Yeah,
fault
right,
or
right,
anything.
right.
But she had a brain bleed, and so it affected her, her speech. Yeah. She has aphasia now, they call it. So yeah. Anyway, okay, back to this. The cardinal thing. I want to believe it's real. Just give it to me for another week, and then we can call it a bunch of.
And then we can put an end to this.
Yes, then we.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Trev. My father passed away.
My dad left when I was 6.
Wow.
You want me to still complain about
Wow.
it? Sports snack.
Michelle and Greg
That
with
was good.
Travis.
At least you had a dad. That's what I was really treated to say.
House.
That was
Classic
good.
Rock
My dad left when I was
97
6. Shut the hell up.
All right. Age Management Live, Henson. Good morning, John.
You're unmuting us.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
turn monitor down.
Did you see this?
What? We're unmuted. What?
No, this is something we need to talk. The White Lotus star was on the Met Gala.
Is this the Walter Goggins, Amy Lou Wood thing?
No,
This is
the girl from White Lotus. She's a
Yeah.
K-pop star.
yeah.
Okay, she got
I'm
on
sorry.
there.
The Asian girl.
Come here.
It's Rosie.
No, this is not Rose.
no,
This
pink,
is
black,
Lisa.
black, pink.
It's Blackpink.
Yeah, black, pink.
She has Rosa Parks on her underwear.
Yeah, because it's black. It's a black. Last night was a black thing.
You don't put Rosa Parks on underwear.
Well, it was a black.
I know what it was.
designer
It was,
thing.
What a way to pay your respects.
but it says Rosa Parks on your underwear less than 3 months after a compilation of you saying the N-word goes viral. She said the N-word. Look. You can see him. Her face.
Yeah, because it was a black designer.
I know.
It's not a good choice. Yeah, I'm just telling you what maybe she was thinking.
Yeah, she was getting terrible.
Stupid.
Hmm.
Hi, everybody. Good morning.
Oh, Rose and Jenny used racial slurs.
Oh, I don't. Yeah,
I didn't hear about that.
I don't. Yeah.
Fun.
Wow. I don't know. I don't think putting anyone on your underwear is a good idea.
No, probably not.
Anyone who you admire, right?
Unless it's like your
I've seen like women do it for like their bachelorette parties. Like they put like
The
they
husband?
get like swimsuits made and they have like their husband's
That's
face all
funny.
over it.
Oh, Trav, here's the video of that Uber driver being abducted.
An Uber driver got
This
abducted.
was about 4 years ago. I told you about
Here.
it. Listen,
Careful.
yeah, we're in.
Careful.
no one swears. I don't think. She goes, "Come on, man. I got a family."
Oh, I have seen this.
In Pittsburgh,
That's crazy.
and he didn't think he'd get caught. I mean, what is he thinking? Well, I guess that's not.
We talked about it earlier on the show. Anybody who's on our live stream, it's like it's impossible to get away with any crime now because
Right.
anywhere you go, you're on camera.
If you try, you're dumb. Oh, I was just watching a thing last night on ID. Nikki had the TV on, and they were telling the story. This guy tried to say, "Well, I picked up my friend and we went and killed my ex-wife, his current wife," and they're like, "Walmart's got cameras in every corner of that store.
Yeah.
He never left." And then the guy just went, "Oh, you got me." Oh, by the way, you know, I told you my wife sleeps with the TV on.
Yeah.
They say people who sleep with TV on have abandonment issues.
Probably.
See, my wife likes to have the TV on when we go to sleep, but I don't know how she doesn't have abandonment issues. Both her parents were in her life.
Mm-hmm.
Scared.
Michelle and Greg with Travis.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with
Join
the
us in
sleep
principal's
timer.
office mornings on Classic Rock 97 LAV.
Hits with great speed. Down the sideline. Jameer Gibbs. To be defeated. Touchdown. Cade kicks the basketball. Lob to Galen Durn. What a jam. Time for sports with Travis Gibbs on LAV.
The NBA handed out its league awards last night, and 24-25 Coach of the Year goes to Kenny Atkinson, head coach for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They won 64 games this year, second best in franchise history, best record in the Eastern Conference.
Are you bitter about that?
A little bit because head coach JB Bickerstaff for the Detroit Pistons finished second in the voting. Listen to his resume. Ended the franchise's 6-year playoff drought, ended a 17-year playoff losing streak. They hadn't won a playoff game since 08.
Yeah.
And then they tripled their win total from last year. The first team to ever do that in the NBA.
But the record wasn't as good as the other guy, right?
Sure, but,
No,
but the
I-
Pistons won 14 games last year.
Did a way better job.
Who's on that committee? Are there civilians on that judging committee? I wonder
wanna
if one of
say
you guys
writers,
get on
isn't
it. Because sometimes some of these have civilians on them, like just idiots.
No, there's no civilians.
On that one?
No,
It's a
Okay.
panel of 100 sports writers and broadcasters
Right.
in the United States and Canada.
Okay.
Stupid.
Yeah,
They
right.
clearly didn't know what they were talking about.
They
I thought
all
the-
have their own agendas.
I thought the BCS had like some just idiots
No.
on there. You don't have to be a journalist.
College football playoff committee.
But the
Yeah,
BCS,
maybe that's
no,
it.
that's all ADs and stuff. But that's not even the same thing. This isn't awards. That,
You know.
That's not.
Oh, that's
awards.
true. Award. Yeah, then you better know.
It's all writers and self-righteous broadcasters and
So yeah, Kenny Atkinson named coach of the year. Trying to see what other awards were given out last night.
MVP.
Who was named?
Gilgeous Alexander.
Oh, that's smart. Checks out. That's really all you need to know. Tim.
Tracks.
Did you guys see that Greg Popovich is stepping away from coaching permanently?
He can barely walk.
I know, man. It's like 80 though, right?
No, look at him.
Not that old. Well, he's still going to be serving in some sort of role for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, he's going to be serving the mushroom roll, where they put him in a room, in a dark room, and every couple of months open up and shovel S on him.
What?
Wow.
You know
He's
that's how they
useless.
grow mushrooms.
Yeah,
That's why people don't eat them because they
kind of why I
Pi-
said it.
they pile manure on them.
I
I just
know.
didn't know if Trav knew that. I found that out like a couple years ago. I loved mushrooms. Now,
God,
they put poo on mushrooms.
Greg, that's just that's a little harsh.
It is harsh,
No,
but
you
he's
never
right.
heard that. You never heard Gordie Howe said that.
No, is that what they do with Miguel Cabrera with
Yes.
the Tigers then too?
Yeah, all of them. Gordie Howe used to say, "Yeah, they gave me the mushroom job. They just put me in a room and shoveled
Piled
S
some
on me
crap
every now
on
and
me.
then."
Yeah. Hey, respond to your email once a week, please. That's all we ask. The account goes inactive if you don't. All right. Anyway, playoffs last night. How about this for a surprise? New York Knicks down 20 and they come all the way back to win.
On the ball, White will inbound. It's off to Brown. Bridges there. They hold it. What a comeback and a game one win for New York.
Jalen Brunson and OG Anunoby both with 29 points in the comeback win, 108-105 the final score there. Speaking of comebacks, the Denver Nuggets.
Well, by the way, there are no other award winners.
What do you mean?
They haven't been announced yet.
Oh, they haven't? So they just did the coach of the year?
No, they did Rookie of the Year, Stephen Castle.
Who?
Don't know who that is. Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley.
Okay. Cleveland Cavaliers.
Most
player.
Improved Player, Cunningham was a finalist, but lost to Dyson Daniels. Who? Sixth man, Beasley was a finalist, but it went to Peyton Pritchard.
I'm convinced when these people, these panel of voters see a Detroit player or coach on it, they just gloss over it because the Bickerstaff not winning this award, Dan Campbell not winning coach of the year. Like what are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know.
It says here NBA's Dirtiest Player Award, Draymond Green.
That's an award?
No, he won Hustle Award.
Oh. I was gonna say, geez, that's harsh.
So there you go. No MVP named yet.
News in the world of college sports yesterday. Michigan head coach Sharon Moore expected to be suspended for 2 games early in the 2025 season as part of self-imposed sanctions in the wake of the sign stealing scandal during the Wolverines' run to a national title in 2023. Do you think this has anything to do with the president of the university leaving a day before?
No.
It's just impeccable timing.
Yeah, I just think it's the way it worked out.
Okay.
You know,
Drama.
the president doesn't have much to do with athletics other than being a fan.
What happened there?
Who?
The
Santa
president
Ono?
leaving.
Oh, I heard that it was a falling out with the regents, and that the regents wanted him to resist Trump's policies, and he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to jeopardize the university's funding and their tax exempt status. And then so these 2 guys on the regents wrote a letter, never got published, but they made him sign it. He didn't want to sign it, so he didn't sign it.
So he walked?
And it was a rift, and Florida saw the rift and said, "Hey, we want you. Do you want the job?" And he said, "Yes, sure." Because I don't know if I've told you this, right? It's a minefield working at Michigan and Michigan State. Both of them are politically a mess.
Oh, you have to follow what they
Because
say.
here's the other thing.
Well-
Unlike Florida,
Yeah.
the regents at Michigan and Michigan State have to run for re-election. So the two far left guys wanted to resist Trump. This guy didn't want any part of that. He didn't want Trump taking away their tax exempt status. So he was like, ixnay on that. Let's just all shut up and go about our day.
Because the students all say it was so abrupt.
Well, then in Florida,
Well, one student.
those guys are appointed by the governor. So it's like they're all going to be friendly to the administration. It's all politics. It's
Okay,
weird.
all right.
I didn't know this either. I didn't know how this worked.
I just thought maybe there was some better scandal. This is now
No,
way
because this
deep.
is a clear step down for him.
Yeah,
in
that's what I'm
terms of
saying.
prestige.
What'd he do? Like, what'd he do this
Yeah.
time?
I don't think he did anything.
You
Not
know,
like the
that's
last
what I
guy
meant.
who
Right.
was diddling his
The last guy
secretary.
got in some big trouble. That's what
Oh,
I thought. Is this
ooh.
a scandal? If it's not, then I don't care.
I don't think it's
Ugh, I'm
Never,
on board.
never want to diddle the secretary.
bored.
nope, don't
No.
diddle her.
No.
And then don't put
Uh,
it in an email.
Right. Sharon Moore expected to miss weeks 3 and 4 against Central Michigan and Nebraska.
That's
But
curious.
um,
Why not just miss games 1 and 2 and be done with it?
but this isn't the end of it, though, I guess. They're
Yeah.
saying because he's a repeat offender under NCAA regulations that there could be more of a suspension coming. And this
I
is
doubt it.
self-imposed.
Right.
So
They're doing this to avoid other penalties that could come down. But
interesting.
there's nothing.
Okay.
This is over.
Almost like they did something wrong.
They didn't.
Okay.
Well, I haven't seen any games canceled yet or
Okay.
forfeited.
Okay. All right.
Wishful thinking.
You know, guilty people typically. Hey, I'm hitting myself. Didn't you
Not
run around
really.
and did you run around and do that, Michelle, when
But
you
have
did
you-
something wrong?
But
when
have you
were a
ever
kid?
heard?
Yep.
Have you ever heard that though?
What?
A settlement is not admission of guilt in the court of law.
Oh.
I mean, if you go to court and because a lot of times, like you go to court, right? And you're like, it's going to cost me 150 grand to defend, and I can just admit to it and pay 20 grand.
Sure.
What are you going to do? It's just
Depends.
more-
Is it a record?
it's
Is it on my
more-
permanent record?
It's more. It's more of a pain in the ass to fight stuff now.
I don't want
It's
it
just
on
a
my.
pain, it just is. It's too much money.
The nuns used to say that's going to go on your permanent record. It was petrifying. Yeah. Oh, terrible.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
If you missed the keyword, it was break, BREAK, to 95819. I know you're looking at some of the stupid, what was the Met Gala last night? You were asking something about it. There's a new, nobody had one of these. There's a new, I guess, fashion item in the news. We'll tell you what that is next.
Michelle and Greg with Travis.
I don't know, but what-
Classic Rock 97 LAV. Find us here, because we're banned on TikTok.
All right, we'll stay for this last break and then. Good morning, Scott. Scott said, never ever been sent a jury letter. 24 years living in Hudsonville, 15 plus years in Grand Rapids. Continuously registered to vote since 1984 with full address changes as needed. Should you consider him lucky then? He's never had to be on a jury.
Yeah.
Have you been in a jury before, Michelle?
Nope. Never in a jury. Oh, I've been a witness.
Yeah, I've never been on a jury either. I know people my age that have been called for jury duty.
I've
Not-
never even been called for jury duty.
No?
I don't understand.
Do you want to be called for jury duty?
Yeah.
Nikki's dying to be called.
Nikki does fake, like pretend juries just so she can
Weird.
practice. No, I would want her on my trial. She does like rehearsal juries.
She gets paid for those.
She gets paid to do those?
You can sign up for those to get paid.
No. Hey, it's finals week at Central for your kid?
I think so.
I just saw a post about it on Facebook. Finals focus. They have coffee and donuts out for
Tonight's
students.
The big board meeting for Maple Pond. Nikki's going to run, not me.
For what?
Be on the Maple Pond.
Homeowners Association? Your wife is?
Yep. I
Nice.
didn't want to.
We should talk about this.
Yes. Yeah. I'd love to hear about this. What position's open?
There's just 3 board opens. There's 1 taken. She'll get one of them.
See Nikki up there. Do something.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
No.
What's going on? Can you not figure something out over there? Is that
No,
why
it's
you're
just
upset?
dumb. I'm done. Stupid.
Done
You're-
with what?
Nothing. Stupid.
We're muted.
Dumb.
Hi, David. Good morning.
Hi, John.
John's a regular. He's like waiting for us to
What
go
would
live.
happen, you guys, if I ate the dogs? Are these? Have you ever eaten one of these?
No.
Ooh. What do you think's in it? It's not vegan, though, is it?
Don't do it.
Google it. What's in a milk bone?
Here, I'll tell you.
Hmm.
My brother gave me a pretzel one time, and I thought it was like a nub. Remember pretzel nubs? And it was a dog treat, and I ate it. I didn't know until after. That's not a hit.
Here you go. Here you go.
What?
Wheat flour,
'Kay.
ground whole wheat,
'Kay.
wheat bran, wheat germ,
Okay.
meat and bone meal,
Ugh!
beef fat, poultry byproduct.
Poultry byproduct? Gross.
Yeah. So that's like chicken buttholes then, right?
It's
Byproducts, whatever's
the
left.
butthole.
Yeah, you just
Aw.
licked a chicken butthole.
You licked a chicken butthole. I don't know what that means.
Pig rectum.
Oh!
The taint of a pig.
No!
Pig taint.
What happened?
Oh, you tongue jacked it right
What
there.
happened?
Here we go.
Anyway,
Here we go.
what did we? Oh, okay.
Offensive? Maybe. Authentic? Always.
No.
It's Michelle and
Yeah.
Greg with Travis
Absolutely
on Classic
not.
Rock 97
We're,
AV.
No.
We're live on our YouTube channel right now and on our Facebook page.
Why are
but
you saying no?
Guys,
listen, I'm all curious about this trend you want to talk about.
Skippy over here is jumping up and down about something. What?
I'm so much more interested in the fact that Greg's wife is going to run to be on the HOA.
what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're okay. You want me? They're making purse out of dinosaur skin. It's a terrible thing. Out of T-Rex skin, they're dino purses. Who cares? Okay. Now what?
No, go ahead. What?
Thank
Wait.
you.
What about Nikki?
Well, you know-
She's running on the HOA. She will be the boss bitch on that thing. Wait, is she? What's she running for? Like secretary,
No, there's
boss,
3
treasurer?
board members, and she will be one of the board members.
She's not going to be the board chairman.
I don't think there is
Yes,
one.
Yes, she will.
I
When
don't
she
think
gets,
there is one.
she's going to run that. Oh, I almost just swore.
Run that
She's
bitch.
going to be. She's going to be. We're going to line up. Already get in line. We're running a meeting. Meeting starts right now.
She'll come in with a cigarette flipping out of her
I
mouth.
don't know why all of a sudden she's like
Glass
some
of wine.
smoking hag. You're lovely, Nicole. You know we tease. So I got my coffee. I got my grit. Who's
Right.
Who's going first? Who's going first?
And the
Next.
cigarette just bobs up and down every time
No.
she talks.
We're not getting speed bumps. Next. No, we're not getting that. Hey, you
No.
mow your lawn, idiot.
I thought I
Next.
told you guys there needs to be a box of wine in here at all
Right,
times.
right.
Well, do you remember when she wanted me to run on it last year and we forgot to go to the meeting?
We're not banning trick or treating.
Well,
no,
this year there's 2 people who are done. Their terms up, and
yeah.
she's like, "I'll do it," and I'm like, "All yours." I don't want to do it.
Do you get a badge? What do you get? Do you get
I
something?
think you get a safety badge.
You get a sash.
Yeah, and then you walk the neighborhood. No, it's just I don't even know what they do.
Cooper, don't touch my sash.
What are some of the policies she wants to run on?
Well, chicken in every pot.
Okay, yeah, I would like to know. What is she?
I don't
Yeah.
think there's any policies. You know what they really do? They keep the company that manages it in line.
Okay, you're still building in that area. They're still
No,
new.
they're done.
Oh, they are?
subdivision, but there's another one next to us. I don't know if it's
'Cause
owned by ours.
they
or
should
not.
have a flag planting race. Like the first one who plants their flag in that section gets to build on it. So they're going to keep the builders. They're going to keep your people in line. Who's responsible for do you have a median? Do you have like an area that
No,
needs
that's
to
a
be?
problem. Travis's friend has got a real problem. You need to tell him to go to the meeting and run tonight.
Eric?
Yes, he lives in my neighborhood.
Because who mows
Because right
the
now we don't even think there's 2 people to run for the 2 open seats.
who mows the median? Who mows the
Well,
circle?
That's the problem.
Who plants that?
We don't know. And it looks
Oh,
like hell. Now, Eric,
Okay.
Travis's friend, offered to do it himself, and they said no.
Why?
Well, because there's liability.
Liability
And our
insurance is
wouldn't cover
it's
it.
$40 for a month for a year for liability insurance. Just get it.
Hey,
It
don't shoot
is.
the messenger,
I got
man.
a person. I got an
I'm
insurance
not here for a
agent.
fight.
So are these the people that also make the decisions
Yep.
like you can't have your trash bins outside
Yep.
too
Yes.
early for
Yep.
pickup?
Marianne, my insurance agent, she'll tell you.
You can't have
You can't have too many cars. They
Cars
tried
in
to
the
tell us at
driveway.
one point you couldn't
Yeah.
have more 4 cars in the driveway. And I'm like,
yeah, 'cause
I
you're starting
got
to look
4
redneck
cars.
over
You know what?
there.
It
yeah,
looks
but you have 4
trash.
people.
So put them in the garage. You got a 2-stall.
No, it's a
Start
2.
look,
But
you're
you
starting to
only
look
get one.
like goobers over there.
Right.
That's why.
And then next thing you know, you're gonna have a trailer parked out there that's broken
You're
down.
gonna have a,
Come
you're
on.
gonna have
The
a
car
Honda,
next to me had 2 cars. The house next to me had 2 cars up on blocks.
you're gonna have a Honda
Oh.
Civic on blocks in the front yard.
But
Right.
it was in the other neighborhood.
Can you?
It's next door.
Oh, because you have the barrier.
We're scrapping it
You-
out for
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
parts.
The
They were.
barrier.
They did. They stripped it for
Oh,
parts.
the barrier to
Yeah.
the bad side.
But this one,
Other
like,
side of the tracks.
I told Nikki, I don't want to be involved in these people's lives. They
You-
can do whatever they want.
She does.
She's
gonna-
bored. She's Gladys Travis.
She's gonna stand. Wait, Gladys. You mean Gladys?
Travis.
Oh, Gladys Travis. that's
Whatever.
funny. She's gonna stand akimbo in somebody's yard and
Right.
just stare at them.
Right.
You gonna mow this thing on today?
You need to get this taken care of.
She's got a ruler.
I'll openly admit I had a Gladys Travis situation yesterday.
You are
Oh,
what now?
no.
What now did you,
want,
do?
You want to hear about it now or not?
Now.
Okay.
Now
All right, we're getting to it now.
what?
I sent a complaint to the city about the property across the street from me.
Again?
Yeah,
Trav.
the grass is like 3 feet long,
Okay.
and I'm sick of it. tired of it.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
tired of doing things to my yard to make it look nice, and
So
then
you-
I look across the street and there's weeds about longer than the bush in my front
knock.
yard.
Go over there and knock.
No, nobody's been there in weeks. Nobody's
Who
been there.
owns the house?
A property management company.
Okay, so you called the property management
No,
company?
I told them the last time I called them. I told them, I said, next time I'm going to the city, and then after that, I'm going to the police about the
man.
Wait a
people that
minute.
live there.
You called the property management company once and you gave them one more strike. You go, look,
yeah.
if this happens again, I'm calling the cops.
Well, I said to her on the phone, I said, you clearly have no interest in like hearing me out or talking to me
Oh.
about these issues. So I'll just go to the city. And then if I have to go to the police, I'll go to the police, and then you'll hear from them.
Okay, so
Oh.
did they do anything the first time you called?
No, they didn't do anything.
You should give them another chance.
No,
Call
hell no,
again.
no,
Because it's only
no.
takes one person.
Listen,
And
all
you
they
should-
care about is collecting $1,600
Okay.
bucks a month in rent.
Okay,
That's
but
all they care
you
about.
should be really kind when you call because I'm flies with honey. Flies with honey.
No,
Right?
I don't know
Flies
about
with honey.
that.
Oh, I would say call and go, hey, you know what? This is really bugging me. Do you think you guys could do something on it? And then it will get done.
Not a
Crap.
chance.
Be the biggest peckerhead you
I-
can be.
Well, that's what he's
I sent a
being, and now they're
complaint
gonna
to the
let
city.
like it.
Yeah,
Oh,
because now they're
my
going to get hit with like a $400 fine from the city because they got to come over and mow their grass
Oh.
and clean up the
When
junk
did
that's
you-
just sitting
So wait,
in the
what was
driveway.
the response when you asked nicely?
Well, I called them about
Did they
noise.
say mind your own business?
No, she said we'll get on it probably.
And
What
they
did
don't.
she say?
No, she told me on the phone. She said, well, you know, if the noise does persist, you can actually just call the police or file a complaint. with the
Wait, you
city."
called about the noise or you called about the You called about the lawn
I called about the noise initially,
the first
but
time.
nobody's been there in weeks.
Okay. So did you call about the lawn yet at all? Because
No.
that they can fix right away.
No, that's okay. That's okay. The city will come cut it and then they'll bill them.
No, the city won't come cut it.
Yes, they will.
I
the
don't.
city will cut long grass and then they will bill you. Yes.
You know what they're gonna do, Trav?
Oh,
The
Trav.
kids are gonna wax. They're gonna wax your windows and
You
trash your house.
you should just call they'll come and mow it. Just call because they probably don't know.
I'm done.
He tried, didn't he?
I tried.
No, he called and told him about the
No.
noise. He didn't tell him about the long
the
yard.
last time I had an issue and I wanted to
No.
address it, they blew me off. So it's like,
But-
okay, fine, I'll handle it myself.
But
I'll go
that
right
was
to
the
city.
noise issue. That's not up to them. But the lawn is up to them. You need to call and tell them about the lawn.
No.
Oh my
already
God.
filed a complaint with the city.
Oh my
Oh,
Lord. The
Travis,
city doesn't
you
want
are
to waste
such
the
a
time.
bitch.
Imagine if everybody
No.
called the city for that.
City makes money off of it. They bill you
When-
for $400
They
to
don't
mow.
though.
Yes,
When
they
did you
do.
turn into an 80-year-old man?
I don't listen. I just put a brand new thing in my yard out front. It looks all nice. My neighbors next door to me, their yard looks nice. Everyone around us, we take care of our stuff, except across the street.
My God, I love this.
All right.
No.
Travis, you
I
are
can't.
the best.
I can't.
You
I-
know what? This
You
is
are the best.
But this is
God
how,
forbid you
but
make
thi-
one mistake.
no.
in
This
life.
is how things change, though.
Yep.
You hold people accountable.
Yeah, but then, like, give
Travis
them a
is the
chance.
neighborhood resistance. Change.
Change. Change. Oh, that's shame.
Three Lost Souls. Michelle and Greg with Travis. Mornings on Classic Rock 97 LAV.
You know, I'm not dealing with it.
Because I think it should have been opposite. I think it should have all the cops on the noise, and then they would have let the landlord know, and then the landlord on the lawn.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you. Have
Go
a
hit
great day.
subscribe on YouTube. You can find all our videos.
Look, I am.